everybody, it's Monarch Mariposa here from Monarch Mentoring. Look what I scored. Does anybody remember these? It's a K-Way jacket. Oh my gosh. My parents used to give me these for Easter presents in the spring, and it folds up into a pouch that you can wear around your waist. And holy smokes, when I saw this, and it's my favorite color, purple, and when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I found one of I manifested one of these. I needed some weather related clothing and manifested some awesome stuff this weekend. This jacket and my hiking boots, which I got a great deal on both, and rain boots that I got a great deal on. And so today was a perfect day to test them out because it was raining. But I am very drained right now and needed to be out in nature. And I said, this is the perfect opportunity to put these into practice. And then when I was walking, I really wanted to share this experience with you. And then I thought, but I haven't done my hair and my makeup is not done. And then I thought, okay, well, that's who I am. Like, today and the last couple days, last night, what's really been coming up all over the place for me is stepping into authenticity and being my authentic self. And so I thought, another great opportunity. Why don't I just go on, make a video anyway of my makeup's not even washed properly off of my face, if I'm being completely honest. It's like last night's makeup. I didn't wash my face because I was too tired. And sometimes that's who I am. And my nails are not done, and sometimes that's who I am. And I am okay with that. And it got me thinking as I was walking in this beautiful setting, which is just outside my door, by the way, across the street, and I'm here. Oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. But I thought, I rested actually against a tree. I thought, it's too wet to sit down, but I can rest against this tree. And as I rested against the tree, the question came to me, who am I? And then I thought, wow, this is another wonderful thing to share with people, is investigating that question of who am I authentically, and what parts of myself have I been hiding and why? Because really, if we are not living our authentic lives and being who we truly are, what's the point? Right? Like, why? Like, why even bother if we're going to pretend to be somebody we're not? It just doesn't, it really doesn't even make sense, even though I've been doing it, and I'm sure we all do it at some point. So, I started to really think about, who am I? So I decided I was going to do a little activity. I thought, okay, I'll do the activity and then I'll share it quickly. So, I used marker for this activity, and it's raining, and so it's getting kind of wrecked, and I'm kind of cool with that too, because part of who I am is sort of reckless, and I can't remember the words. Sometimes I forget words, but it's like impromptu, or like I do things on the drop of a dime, instead of always planning them out, which is, sometimes I feel like that's a bad thing, and that people will judge me for that. But a lot of the times that's where the magic happens. And why don't I just step in and admit that, sometimes these magical, lovely, wonderful, creative ideas come to me at the drop of a hat, and I'm going to act on them in that moment, whether it turns out to be perfect or not. Okay, so here I am. And here's what I did. I got my journal. I might have to actually, okay, so I'm going to turn the camera facing the journal now. I went home, I got my journal, and I got a piece of paper, and I cut out a bunch of shapes. And really what we're doing here is we hide ourselves. And I thought of the idea of masks, which is fine. We can do masks another time, but I thought this is an easier way to do the whole mask thing. So it's like, who am I really? And then I mean authentically in a positive way. Who was I born as? And what layers have I been putting on top of that to sort of smush that down and hide it because I'm afraid to show people who I really am. So what I did was I went home, I got a piece of paper out of my journal, I cut out shapes and taped them onto a journal page, and then underneath I wrote who I really am, and then on the top of the shape I wrote the thing that I was hiding behind. Okay, if that makes sense, I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm actually going to sit on the wet ground because it's all good. And I'm going to show you this page again. So I'll just show you a couple of my examples. So my title is Who Am I? Authentically Underneath the Layers. And so the first one, I said I am a classroom teacher, which I am, and I gladly am. But there's more to me than that. So hi, sorry, I'm just making a video. I'm making a video. Oh, and I have a friendly dog here who's come to visit. So there's more to my life. I realized I have more of a life purpose than just being a classroom teacher. And let me just say that as a classroom teacher, I'm always doing my best, and the kids are very important to me, and their education is important to me. And so while I'm there in that role, I am always doing my best. And I'm also, let me show you what I really am, is a mentor. So in the classroom, I'm a mentor as well. Being a teacher is equivalent to being a mentor. I think the old thinking of being a teacher is sort of gone, where I'm giving the information to the students, whereas now I'm more of a guide and a facilitator, and I help them, I give them some information, but other information, I help them to figure it out on their own, which is more empowering than having somebody just spew information at you. So yes, I'm a classroom teacher, but I also have, outside of the classroom, I'm also a teacher and a guide and a mentor, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to be a mentor to many, many people, and not just 20 kids at a time. There's so many more people I am meant to reach out there, and maybe you're one of them. I'm not sure. I hope so. That would be awesome. What else have I put? I masked behind the word alone, but underneath I am divine. I didn't create myself. I was created, and I am a part of this whole huge universe, and I am a piece of the divine, as we all are. So I'm not alone, ever. I'm always supported. I'm always being guided, as are you. We were created. We were put here for a purpose, and then I talked about my purpose before. And you have a purpose too. We all do. That's why we're here. And we do hold a piece of, we are divine. We're divine, we're spirits. We're divine beings. I am, this is professional and responsible. And underneath I had silly and playful. I am so silly and playful. I love being silly and playful, but so many times I feel like I'm not allowed to be silly and playful, and that I have to be professional, I have to be serious and so responsible. And guess what? I can be professional, I can be responsible, and I can be silly and playful at the same time. It can all work together. And I've been hiding that silliness and playfulness, thinking that people won't take me seriously if I embrace that side of myself. But life is too darn serious. We need to actually drop the seriousness, and we're here to be joyful and to be happy and have fun. And so it's time to drop the seriousness, and I'm happy to do that. Let me think. I just I put a few more, but I don't have to go over all of them with you. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm going to share probably the one that'll make me the most vulnerable here on this video. My mask is that Sorry about my video skills, not there yet. But my mask is that I'm normal and mainstream. But underneath who I really am is a believer of fairies. I do. I believe in fairies. This is a big thing for me to say publicly to everyone in the world. I believe in fairies. I'm taking Doreen Virtue's Fairyologist course. And some of you may hear that and run for the hills. And that's okay, because that means you're not the right match for me. And some of you may not believe in fairies and may think that that is crazy and insane, but still kind of like me anyway and might just stick around. And that's okay too. That's awesome, actually. And then some of you are like, yay! Somebody else believes in fairies and magic and, you know, all wonderful things. And that's awesome. And we connect in that way. So, you know what, just being completely honest with myself and with everybody, because there's no other way to be. So, and I'm just really hoping that by sharing this information with you, that some of you may find the courage to actually step in to your own authenticity and go, you know what, there's some things I've been hiding too, and I'm not happy as a result. And honestly, stepping into our authentic self is one of the ways to true happiness. It really, really is, and letting all the rest fall off. And that's what I've been talking about for so long, is just letting go of things that are not of us. So feel free to do this activity. It's very simple, and you'll see this is a part of who I am too. As an expressive arts mentor, it is not about how it looks at the end. It is about my inner work. That is not pretty. It's okay. It wasn't about being pretty. I create lots of things that are really nice and they look great. And sometimes it helps me inside to create those things too, and that's wonderful when I have the time. But when my inner work is the important thing, and the way for my inner work to be done is by doing something creative, regardless of what it looks like, that is what we do. And that's what it's all about. And this is what I keep saying. You do not have to be an artist or talented in any art form to benefit from working with an expressive arts mentor like myself. And so, you know, I'm just going to say, if you want to work with me, please reach out. Send me a private message on Facebook as Monarch Mariposa. You know, today I am resting. This is getting out in the nature and stuff. I've been exhausted. And it was thank you to my mentor this morning, Maria Kay. Plug out to Maria Kay, because she's an amazing mentor too. She's the one who encouraged me to take my day. It's my day. It's my day off. And I was going to be doing and packing, and I've been doing too much doing. So she said, no, it's about self-care right now. And you need to take the time to rest. And so, you know, we can't do it alone. We're not meant to do it alone. And so I'm so grateful to have Maria as my mentor, and I'd love to be your mentor if that is something that you are ready for and that you feel like you need. So reach out. I'm here for you if you need. If you're not ready, do the activity, at least, you know, take a step forward into your authentic self. And in the meantime, just keep being your wonderful, awesome, true self, and wait for my next video because they're coming. Have a blessed day, everybody, and I'm sending you so much love. Mwah. Always, always so much love. Till next time.